Hello, welcome to Piece of Pat Paints. I am Pat. I paint and sculpt and all sorts of different types of art. So if you like different kinds of art stuff and things that are handmade, and kind of a weird guy who talks about just about anything in life, I'm the guy. Good to see you, Jared. Hello, sir. Sorry I'm late. It was a crazy day on the markets today. If you don't pay attention to markets or you don't have a portfolio, this isn't probably making a difference to you, but the market is definitely having a rough day today. All three major indices are down at least an entire percent, which is cool. What is happening? I just had a ton. What is going on? File cannot be specified. I don't know. My computer just went really crazy, and a lot of unspecified error files just came up and went away. There's probably somebody who hacked my stuff. I don't have anything that you can steal because I don't live my life that way. But you're welcome to hack this computer if you want. That must have been it. Something glitched. I don't know. But what I do know is, like I said, the all three major indices got hit. So I spent my morning trading. I made quite a bit of money, up 4% on the day, which is really good. If you don't know how to make money on the market, it takes a lot of learning. You should definitely try. Buy things that pay nice dividends and are easy. You can just kind of feed it slowly. ETFs and things like that are nice, or buy something like gold that doesn't really, like, people are always buying gold. They'll never stop buying gold. Gold is always a decent idea. Anyway, there's all that. But if you know what you're doing, man, crypto got drilled. Crypto is like back down all the way to where it was before Trump took office. I think like it's way down there, guys. Brutal. I'm glad I did. I never got involved in the crypto thing. Something about currency like that. I'm just skeptical of. Maybe in the future it will do something, but I don't know. I don't know that I think necessarily that crypto is a good idea. I don't think it's a good idea. If I'm being entirely honest, I don't think crypto is a good idea at all. So anywho, we are painting the lovely Miss Harley Quinn here. Great model. It's going to be a lot of fun to get this one finished up. Still got a ways to go here. And then I did get Catwoman primed. Didn't quite get all the way down there, but it's alright. But you can see where that damage is almost unperceptible. Yeah, that throwing that whole thing away just because of that little bit seemed like a waste of time. Two-Face looks great. So you can barely tell we had to fix him at all, which is exactly what we were going for. Sold most of my silver last year in gold. Wish I had. Yeah, man. Yeah, it's going up crazy right now. Silver, I think, just kind of went dipped a little bit, but I know gold is up and has been for a little bit. Okay, so I decided I wanted to go with the blues and reds, just because it's more color that way. We'll probably do those later. I'm probably gonna focus on doing this part, and then we'll attach those and finish them. There are a couple little places I did miss. I was coming over the flesh here, which I found this amusing when I saw it. There is just this little tiny bit of flesh poking out right here, and right here, where it kind of goes into the base of the bust. Pretty much all that needs another round of paint in general. Don't worry about your overpaints. We'll be coming back and painting all that up black if need be. And you don't necessarily have to paint them black. You could paint those any color you wanted. I paint them black out of habit. But, you know, like I said, if you wanted, you can paint anything you want. You can make it look like marble. Sky's limits. Let's see how long I can make it today. My tongue. I bit my tongue so hard that I think my teeth made contact with each other on the other side. Like in between. Like I think I took a bite out of myself. Like an actual, man, guys, I bit the snot out of my tongue. It hurt so bad yesterday. Like I was like, man, I can't talk and be able to focus on what I'm doing and make any kind of decent content. So I was like, man, it's fine. People will understand. I did too. I'd show you guys, but it's gross. Nobody really wants to see that. So I'm thinking all the leather should be red. Right? Because of the little red leather thing. So we should give her a nice red dog color here. Of course, she's rocking like the dog color. It's not even like a traditional like submissive color. It's a full-on doggy color. She's definitely the girl that your mom will warn you about. Don't hang out with them, girl. They're nasty. Them girls bad for you. But I love her, mama. Vicky Valancourt is the devil. Oh, shoot. Anybody catch Pam Bondi's insanity yesterday? Golly, y'all. That was crazy. I haven't seen anything that crazy since, like, I don't know, Bill Clinton and Clarence Thomas trials. That one was nuts. I mean, I don't know. I haven't seen anybody go off like that before in a congressional hearing. They definitely got way up underneath her skin. But I mean, on the other side, girl, shoot, release that stuff. Get it out of there. Anybody caught holding that stuff here pretty soon can get in some serious trouble, man. Trouble like you wouldn't even want to believe. Like I said, we talk a little about everything on this show when I haven't bit the hell out of my tongue. And even when I have, I guess we talk a lot about it. Call from the doctor. Genetic testing. Yeah, you probably should. If your joints are getting all tore up, you definitely should look at that. I got an MRI. I think it's next week. For these seizures, see what's going on. Time for coffee break. Get around this collar. Take a break. And I cannot believe that drop today was crazy. And I mean, it dropped hard, and it's probably not done tomorrow. CPI report comes out tomorrow, and that's your inflation report for those of you who are learning. So once that, if that comes out and the inflation is not good, then you're gonna see a sell off of epic proportions. People are already nervous, so it ain't gonna take them much to push. It ain't gonna take much to push them off the ledge. Torn the same shoulders 5 times, and my knee is like you're 70 when you're only 35. Yeah, that's crazy. Hey, it's Sir McBeardsly. Good to see you, friend. I'm doing well. I made a ton of money this morning playing stocks. In fact, let's take a look back where we're still there. We're still hovering down where I sold. So I did good. I got out right about where it ended for the day. At least I got mostly out. I'm still sitting on 3 shares of SQQQ, which is a short stock. If you know how to, when you start learning how to play the game right, you start learning how to make money when it goes up and down. And so, like, anyway, and SQQQ is short on InvestaGo QQQ. So whenever it goes down, SQQQ makes money. And then when it goes up, it loses money. So you gotta sell. And that's how it goes. So anyway, I switched all my stuff over because the big one was coming. All right. So what do we do? We want to do the tank top blue, or do we do the tank top white, and then the bra blue? Because the leather, this is all going to be red. So what do? We give her a white bra and a blue this, or give her a blue bra and a white here. Almost feel if we gave her like a white bra, we could actually put a trim on it that's a different color. Like we could bring that black in here because we do the white black underneath, and we do the blue red here. What do y'all think? show. I was in the habit of watching my own show, and then I stopped. I don't know, it looks like it actually helps me if I don't. Get more views. Maybe I'll stop. Woo! Markets are looking gnarly. Dow Jones is about to dip again. Good gosh. It's lost a 1 and 1/15, 15%, 1.15%. S&P down 1.25, Nasdaq down 1.7, and dropping again. Oh, what a brutal run. Brutal run. Okay, so I don't like that idea. So we're gonna put a little ultramarine blue down. It'll let me. Shit's thick as hell. This is the one tube of paint that the dog bit into. She decided she was not good. Let's look at it. Let's take a look. Let's see what that looks like. I like that blue too. This is the great blue for this. Yeah. Yeah, I think so. I think so, guys. I think so. Trying to be careful here. We don't want to put too much on that flesh if we can avoid it. Yeah, we can always clean it up, but it's better if we don't have to. If you catch my drift. Make sure your paints are thin enough. If you're not able to see the texture of that mesh after you put the paint on there, then you're probably putting it on too thick. You need to thin out your paints. It's always better to come back with two thinner coats than it is to try to glob on a thick one. So don't worry about it if you need to come back and do another coat to get the actual intensity of your hue up. Do it in 2 coats. Don't worry about trying to do it in 1. You can obscure the details on your models. You do not want to do that. Sculpts, models. We use those terms interchangeably around here. So kind of, if I say sculpt or model, I'm talking about the same thing. I started off with painting actual like model airplanes and stuff. So like when I'm painting 3D stuff, I'm always thinking of models, war game models, and you know, cars and stuff like that. Which we have a car. I'm trying to get us up to 500 before we put the car together. It's cool. It's a neat car. Big shout out to anybody who's up there watching. Major thanks to Sir McBeardsly for being my ever faithful moderator, and my good friend Jared over at BAM Studio. He is also a great friend of mine, long time friends of the channel. Really appreciate you guys. And big thanks to anybody who does manage to come across these shows. My view counts are going up, so that's good. Especially after Facebook, or not Facebook, YouTube suppressed my my Joker and Batman video. I don't know why, but it hit 1,600 views, and then they just stopped it in its tracks. Like it is not getting played anywhere. So it's kind of funny, kind of weird, kind of irritating. What are you gonna do? Yeah, thanks. Yeah, he looks great. Yeah. They're gonna look fantastic together too. I doubt he'll stick around long. My guess is I'll go to this show and I'll sell him pretty quickly. These shows are... I still can't figure that stupid thing out. I'm getting ready to just kind of... I think today, I'm going to be on today for sure playing Minecraft. So I think I'm going to keep the Minecraft... I think I'm just going to keep them as two different things. And change the... just kind of change the channel over there into... you know, the Twitch is just my gaming channel, me playing games and stuff. Not that I do a lot of that. At least not a lot of video games. My kids do. My kids do a lot of video games, but which is how I kind of found out about Twitch in the first place. Because my kids were like, "Go to Twitch. You can stream Minecraft on Twitch. People would really like it." Because I have this insane world that I'm building over there where it's a survival world that I'm building a giant castle in and trying to populate it with villagers. And it's crazy. But it's for my to play with. It was originally I just started to play with my kid, you know, and then it's just kind of turned into another one of my little side art project things. Because in the end, I mean, Minecraft's a lot like a type of art, depending on how you play it. I think that's why I like that game so much. It is definitely, you know, you can do it depending on what you're trying to do. You probably find it to do in that game. There's very few games that are able to do that sort of thing. Yeah, no, yeah, I don't really need people on there. It's definitely not a, it's not something people need to get on and play in. It's not a, it's not that kind of a project. I definitely don't want anybody on there. Except for my kids. Because they know the rules. And have their own rules. My kids are so like, you can't have unethical builds. Like if it restricts the freedom and movement of the villagers, you're not allowed to do it because they consider it a crime against humanity. So it's like a war crime. So my kids won't let you do that. We have like a factory and stuff, but everything that's in the factory is able to like free flow around and do whatever they want. For the most part, they just, you know, do their jobs. And then the kids got all these gadgets and stuff that we built in there. It's pretty cool. But yeah, no unethical farms. But yeah, no, I'm definitely not interested in playing any kind of video games with people I don't know anymore. I had enough of that in the old Call of Duty days. I'd had enough of that. Like, those Call of Duty lobbies were so gross. Like way over the top. Nice. Yeah, this thing I've got right now, I'm working on the rail bridge. One of my kids built a rudimentary rail system to get around from the start point to where we're actually playing, where the villages are and all that stuff. And so I'm building a giant bridge section over this bay to bring the rail system into the castle area. It's a massive build too. It's stupid huge. I think the castle itself, I think, sits in like several chunks worth of territory. It's huge. Well, the castle grounds, because it's got, right now I'm building a Circus Maximus, which is basically like a big oval arena, since they added the jousting ability. The way my kids can joust each other. Which is a lot of fun, like watching them joust each other. They have a blast in it. Especially when you have like an arena where you can go jousting in the arena. So we always wanted to do that sort of thing when we were kids. It's kind of fun to be able to see my kids do it. The best we had was that game called Joust, which was awesome. If you ever played Joust and you've made it this far in this video, leave a like in the comment, or a comment on about it or something. But Joust, the old game where you flew around on these little ostriches kind of things, and you would joust each other. It was like a platformer and PvP kind of thing at the same time. Oh, really cool game. Good old Joust. Great game. Flash from the past. Oh, alright. Slowly but surely. Slowly but surely. Still holding the same ranges. Okay, looks like I got out right in the right place. Wait for another down leg tomorrow. Another down leg tomorrow. And that's my guess. For those of you who are paying attention to this any kind of market, my guess is we are entering a bear market. And if you don't know what that is, bear versus bull. Bears think the market is going down. Bulls think the market is going up. So if you are and I, I switch sides all the time. So I right now I am definitely feeling bearish. I was feeling bullish up until Minnesota. That Minnesota thing was a big bear flag for me. That was like, ooh, that's not good. Nope. They're not. That's not going to go well. And then this Epstein thing came out, and I was like, woo! We're in trouble. Government's in trouble. When the government gets in trouble like that, it usually doesn't go well for the markets. The markets like stability. They like normality and You know, they don't like a lot of chaos. Which is weird that everybody would think Trump would be good for money, and it is if you know how to make money on the chaos. But like overall, no, it's not going to be. It's probably going to be bad because of the chaos it's going to create. But you can't convince anybody of anything these days. So, no sense in trying to convince people who to vote for. Let the politicians do that. It's their job. Oh yeah. I kind of do like. It's gonna sound a little weird. Kind of put a little pearl S on her bra there, on her brassiere. Like it looks satiny, silky. I'm feeling all so silky smooth. Almost metallic. Might have to let that dry up and see how that ends up looking. It might be too metallic. I might need to put a little white on it. It looks almost like silver. Now dang it, I just had that white. What the hell am I doing? What the hell? Nice. That's the way I like it, man. Just hang around, listen to the jams, paint up some stuff, hang out. Ain't nothing else to do in this crazy, crazy world. Do need to finish up this second coat of flesh though before we sign off today. I want to have all these base coats done so we can start with the next steps tomorrow. Absolutely. I like it. Work away, work away. It's so weird how the algorithm works, though, because like even though it didn't feel like you're doing a lot, just having two people sitting there watching it that aren't my account makes it go crazy. People will watch. Also, painting this stuff that's a little bit more easily recognizable is helping. We get bigger hits when it's stuff that people know what it is. Painting things that I just find interesting myself is not always the way to go. Like we did okay when we were painting Elden Ring stuff, but yeah, in 5 years, people aren't even gonna know what that is, so it's gonna be they're gonna forget all about it and move on to whatever the next big thing is. But stuff like Batman is one of those zeitgeist things that's so much part of the culture that it won't ever go away. Kind of like the Odyssey and King Arthur and that sort of stuff. Definitely where this idea came from. It was like, man, how do we make money at these trade shows? It's like, well, we gotta paint what they want. And it's like, well, they're there to buy comic book stuff. We should paint comic book stuff because that's what they want. Seemed like a pretty easy idea to me. And I don't mind. I like comic book stuff well enough, so. Seems like a lot of fun. Gotta get back to work on my comic book. Try to get ready. I want to have one issue done for Zine Fest, which is in October. That'd be super cool. Looking great. Kind of keep finishing up, smoothing out these colors. A little bit more important on Harley than it was on Joker. Just simply because we're going to see more of her face. We were going to cover up him with all his makeup, so we didn't have to do too much fussing over it. But with her, we're going to be able to see it all, so we want to make sure we have it all nice and smooth before we start adding any makeup layers or anything like that. We got to add all the details, but I think you know what I mean. Paint? Who knows? Got it. Whatever that was is gone now. Definitely getting springtime. I hear the birds out there. And not just the crows and the ravens, but there was a little bit of a songbird out there singing. Spring is on the way. Okay. Get a little bit of our burnt umber out again. I don't know if this one's super thin. Any place we know for sure there's going to be some shadows. Make sure we get in there. So it feels like I'm making a big old mess every time I do this. It's like, it's just gonna look like a mess. And then it always looks great in the end. I'm like, oh, yeah, that's right. I do know what I'm doing. So anyway, what we're doing is we're gonna up these contrasts. So I put that base color down, and now I'm gonna come through and I'm gonna start making it to where we can pull out more of the shadows. We did a little bit of that when we put our zenithal in. But this is going to really help finish that up. Vary that as much as you need to. If you want to make it a little bit darker in some areas, then that is definitely what we're trying to do. could do this a quick route too and just absolutely kill it with the brown if you really wanted to, but I don't necessarily think that's necessary. I don't think that's absolutely necessary with this one, especially since we're definitely going to try to make her have a nice, clean look to her. Well, not too clean. We want the brush strokes to be clean. We want her to look naughty. Because we want some fur to fire. 100%. Oh, it's Harley Quinn. Same thing with his hair here. Of course, now my dog wants in. I really want to do an academy or adventure guild. Just a hope for my player. Yeah. That's kind of what I do. I always end up having especially Dungeons and Dragons. It's like I go to an adventure school, kind of like the Witcher school or whatever, and they're employed to that school because they have to pay off their debt because they have school debt. And it's always a great way to. It's a very fast and easy way to get players stuck in. Because it's like, well, you have to do this because you're in debt. Shit, it looks all funky. Let me see how that real thin color or pigment is getting in there. Darker color helping us with our shadows. Not so thin that it's gonna completely take away what we're doing. You know? Or gonna completely roll out, but not so thick that it's gonna completely destroy all the work we did. Just a little bit of smoothing this out. Just to get the tones to smooth out a little bit. There we go. There we go. that. We're gonna make it through the whole hour today, troops. We'll be back to do a little bit more tomorrow. Oh, it's Friday, right? Yeah. So we should be back tomorrow. And do a little bit more. Poor dog barking again. She keep on barking, but she can't come in. Alright, so we're gonna let her chill out. We'll be back tomorrow. And mess with it tomorrow. So yeah. Oh yeah, man. It's always nice to have like that base camp deal. Academy or an adventures guild, like, or a corporation. Like when it's like sometimes when I do Star Wars, you know, I have them working for a specific hut, like a crime syndicate, so they have to kind of like keep going back to that same, you know, group of people or whatever. It's an easy way. It's an easy way to contain your players. So nice, simple. Anyway, thanks everybody who came by to watch us. If you watched this after the live and you made it this far, you're an all-star. Appreciate that. I definitely appreciate Sir McBeardsly and my good friend Jared at Fam Studios. Go check out Fam Studios channel and all the other channels associated. You got some fun stuff that they do over there. If you like Minecraft, we're going to be on probably a little later. I got some stuff I got to go do in my garden. I got to get some things set up. At least got to get prepped. I'm waiting on them to let me burn stuff, but I can't do it yet because I gotta burn all the old growth that got heaped up into the middle of the old garden. We're gonna burn it and then we'll rototill it all up into there. We'll get it going. But my bean sprout, I have a bean sprout that's coming up, so I've definitely got a bean plant going. We're gonna have a bunch of other ones soon. I think I have like almost 100 seeds planted, so we'll see what germinates, and I'll keep updates on that, as well as any other art stuff we do. Yeah, be good. Don't forget to set your stop limit losses and on your stocks, because tomorrow's gonna be another bloody day, and we're gonna talk to you later. Bye. Oh wait, hold on. I didn't say my little thing. Be good to yourselves. Be good to somebody else. Be good to people you don't know. Spread some goodness. We'll talk to you later.